Hello everyone. This video will be a demonstration of how the course template can be used to improve your Brightspace course. This video will introduce the intended use of the course template, what to expect when using it, as well as how to download and import the course template into your course. The course template is a recommended way of organizing your online course content, which will make your course easier for students to navigate and will provide them with more consistency across their courses. The course template will also save you time when setting up a course, since placeholders for weekly modules, quizzes, assignments, and more will already be created. Useful items like a blank course schedule and technology help sections for students will be ready to go. Now, we will introduce a few key items that are included in the course template. Beginning with the welcome page, you will find placeholders for different materials you may wish to include in your course. This includes a course welcome page, a schedule, a syllabus, a useful resource website, as well as general Q&A discussion board. For the weekly modules, placeholders include a module overview, module content page, a discussion board for specific modules, as well as a Zoom link for the synchronous class that week. Instructions for how to customize the placeholders to fit your course have been included in the course template. You will now be able to edit or delete any components as needed. We will now demonstrate how the course template can be implemented in your course. There are two different views available in the Brightspace course, the classic content experience and the new content experience. While these two experiences look a bit different, the elements included in the course template is the same regardless of which experience you have enabled for your course site. We will show you what the template looks like and how to use it for both experiences, starting with the classic content experience. First, we will introduce how to find the course template. You can find open registration courses by clicking Discover on the navigation bar. Here, you can search Brightspace course template classic layout and select the course. Since I am already enrolled in the course, it will show already enrolled. If you're not enrolled, simply click Enroll in Course and then Open Course. Here, you're looking at the course homepage in the classic content experience. Select Content to see the course content. To download the template, scroll down to the bottom and find the module named Get This Template. There are two options that you can choose from. You can request the template by submitting the TIL request form as shown in option 1, or you can download it directly by clicking Download the course package in option 2. By clicking this button, it will download the course template package in a zip file format which can be later imported into your course. Once you have downloaded the zip file, go to your own course shop. In this video, we're using the Brightspace course template classic copy as an example. Select course tools from the nav bar, click on course admin, and then select import export copy components. Here, you'll see the import components, then select from a course package option. Upload your course package in the Dropbox and select Import All Component. If the course shell contains any components before you import the package, it will not be merged, replaced, or reorganized. We will now go over how to edit items and modules once the template is uploaded. First, let's go back to the content. Here, we're going to use module 3 as an example. Within each module, you have the options of uploading, creating, and adding new or existing content activities. The Upload Create allows you to upload videos, links, web pages from your local computer, or create any new content activities. You can also add existing activities in Brightspace such as assignments, quizzes, and surveys, and more by inserting them through the existing activities. To delete items in the content view, go to the drop-down menu of an item, such as a quiz, a discussion, assignment, or an HTML file, and choose Delete Topic. When you delete an item in a module, there are two options. If you wish to delete the item solely from the module in the content area but keep the item in its own section of the course, choose the first option. Otherwise, choose the second option to permanently delete the item from the course. For example, if I only wanted to delete Week 3 quiz within module Week 3 but keep the Week 3 quiz within my quizzes tool, I would choose the first option. To delete a module, select the drop-down arrow next to the module title and select Delete Module. For the next part of the video, we'll be walking through how to use the course template in the new content experience. The course template is the same for both experiences, but there are slight differences on the appearance as well as how to make changes to it. We will begin by learning how to download the new course template onto your Brightspace homepage to be able to edit the template and integrate it into your course. Similar to how we enroll the classic content template, start by clicking the Discover button on the navigation bar. Now, search for the course called Brightspace Course Template New Content Layout. Since I am already enrolled in this course, it shows Already Enrolled. If you're not enrolled, simply click Enroll in Course and then Open Course. On the template course homepage, click on Content, which can be found in the navigation bar. Similarly to how it's done in the classic content experience, scroll to the bottom and click Get this template. Select Download this template. This will download the course template in a zip file. Alternatively, in here you can also request the new content experience template through the TIL request form. Once you have downloaded the zip file, go to your own course show. To import the template, go to the course tools in the navigation bar and then select Course Admin. Next, find and select Import, Export, and Copy Components. Select the import components at the bottom of the list and choose from a course package. Then click Start at the bottom of the screen. Upload the course package in the Dropbox and select Import All Component. Again, any content you had previously set up in your course will be untouched and still available. The template is simply added and does not remove, replace, or reorganize anything when imported. We will now go over how to edit items and modules once the template is uploaded. Navigate to Course Contents from Course Home. To add an existing activity, click on Add Existing option and then choose the desired activity. In this example, we will now upload a test assignment into a unit. To delete an activity from a unit, click on the three dots above the Choose the Delete option. When you delete an activity from a unit, there are two options. If you wish to delete the item solely from the unit in the content area, but keep the item in its own section of a course, choose the first option. To permanently delete an activity from the course, choose the second option. This will remove the activity completely from the course itself. In this case, we are permanently deleting the test assignment. Notice how, on the Assignments tab, Assignment 1 is still here, but the test assignment is not. Now, we will go over how to edit and delete units and lessons in the template. Go to Content from the course homepage. Select the grid icon to the left of the title and drag a unit if you wish to change the order of the modules. To delete a lesson from a unit, begin by selecting the three dots on the top and choose Delete from the drop-down menu. You can choose to delete the lesson permanently along with its files, or delete the lesson but keep the course material so it can be used in the future. Units can be deleted in a similar fashion. This concludes our walkthrough. You should now be familiar with implementing and editing the course template into your course and how it looks like in both the classic and the new content experience view on Brightspace. Additional resources can be found in our help documentation.